Hello and welcome to Bay 1, this is Trafalmaraxi. Today we're doing a build tutorial on the T10 I Need a Medic design. There's been a lot of demand for this particular one, so let's try and get to it. Let's just get the game loaded up. There we go. Alright, so yeah, this is originally it was designed as a medic to use the nanos. And then it got modified a lot, well not really modified a lot, it just got, the guns got switched out, ended up putting nanos, not nanos, plasma on it, and then SMGs, etc. The only thing that it doesn't work with is rails, but yeah, it's just a pretty effective design, and there's been a lot of demand for people wanting to know how it's built. So that's what we're going to try and do. I'm going to attempt to keep each segment to about 20 minutes in length, but I'm not really tracking it that accurately. So first thing we need to do is make sure I've got a free bay, which is going to be the last one. This is the free bay that we actually got with the Christmas promotion. So let's go and delete all of this stuff. And yeah, I am going to have to keep switching back between the two bays just because I really don't remember how to build this. I could do the build video by destroying the entire thing, but then I wouldn't have the robot anymore, so it's going to be a kind of build and replace type thing. But the first thing I'm going to do is take off all of the armament and electroplate on one side, and these guns as well. And I'm also going to take out these hoverblades so that we can actually see some of the central construction here. Have to take out this thruster and this thruster back here, and the pilot seat is somewhere down in there, which we can't really see that, but we'll get there. Okay, so let's get back to this bay. Get everything named first. Save that. And hello DMOC, welcome to the stream. First thing I want to do is I'm going to build the pillar on which the entire robot design is going to be based. So let's get all of this stuff out of the way. Now the block that is underneath the pilot seat is a prism, or it should be. So let's pull that off, switch back to a prism, and I can't remember if this is a forward or a rear facing prism, so we'll have to take a look at that. Yeah, helps if I actually press the right buttons. So it was bay 15, there we go. So let's take a look closer in here and see if we can actually get down to that section of the robot. Come on, get out there. Ah, friggin' designs. Pull the pilot seat out. Yeah, that's a prism. It doesn't show me really which way that's facing. That is just a normal cube, so we can take that out, look down here, and you can see it's resting on the prism that's facing back. So let's put that cube back, put the pilot seat back in here, and back to the last bay here. There we go, so we got that correct. Might as well put the block that's in front of that in. And yeah, I'm gonna have to pretty much destroy that other design so that I can even build this. Oh well. Let's get back to the correct bay, bay 15. So what are we looking at? We've got I have an idea. Yeah, this is crazy, I know. I've still got the other half, so I'm still good. So now you can actually see a cross section here, which makes it a lot easier in terms of completing the build. So these are actually just all solid blocks, so it's a complete pile of solid blocks that goes across here, and the same on the reverse here. So let's get to rebuilding that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13 with a prism on the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with a prism on the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and a prism. And the same thing goes on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so that's stage 1. And then we have the layer below that, so you can see where I actually did some placement here to prevent damage from going directly up. Now the problem we've got with this design now is both of these blocks are actually connected to the pilot seat, whereas previously it only used to be the back one. So we now need to apply the same kind of damage prevention to this block here, which means we're actually going to modify this for this design and changing that to a prism as well. And then that way the damage from these blocks does not get translated up. So, and this one could now be changed to a normal cube as well if we really want to, which is probably what's going to happen. Oh no, it's not, because this is supposed to be like that, so damage from this turret doesn't transfer across. Although damage to this turret actually goes up onto there, so we've actually spotted a potential weakness in this design. Okay. Anyway, let's take care of that. So we want to change that to a prism, and then we got one directly under the pilot seat. That can stay. No, it can't. That needs to be a prism. And then this one, that should really be a prism as well. So yes, like that. Okay, so let's go back. So that changes to a prism, and then if I remember correctly, it should be something similar to that. Right, oh, so there was one block and two of those, and then we've got a forward facing prism, and then it was like 1, 2, 3. So we've got 4 prism, 1, 1, 2 block. One, 2, 3, 4 prism, 1, 1, 2, and then there's a block. Now the reason we got some of these blocks and others are prisms and stuff like that is because we was trying to mess around with weight optimization and to try and make it a little bit more stable on the entire design. So yeah, this is the basic core on which everything gets mounted. So let's go in and yeah, finish building out this particular layer. So did I put the prisms on the back as well? There should be a prism on the back here. There we go. Okay. Yes, back to bay 15. It would help if I just kept a screenshot of it on my desktop or something. So it's 1, 2, 3 blocks above that level as well. We've got a prism there, and a prism there. 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3. And we had a prism, the prism, something like that. And then we have a void in here, which this is where something may get mounted. I think we actually could have a hoverblade in there or something, or is that I'm not sure what's mounted in there. That may just be a void in the entire design. Not sure. But there's definitely a hoverblade or something goes mounted in one of these. Weird, or not. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't, who knows. It's a problem with these kinds of designs. Okay, yeah, those are voids, which, if I remember now, yeah, that's spacing, so that plasma damage from below doesn't immediately take out the hoverblades. Although why I didn't do the same thing on the back, I have no idea. So we've got a gap of 3, another block, and that's an L shape, a gap of 3, and we've got a prism there that goes behind the thruster, and the prism at the front. So it's 3 block, 3 prism, 3 prism. So 3 block, 3 prism, 3 prism. So like that. That prism faces the other way. And this is a block in an L shape, I believe. And there you go, so that's pretty good. And then so that, yep, backwards facing, forwards facing. So did we miscount on the number of blocks we've got here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 1 at the front. Looks like I may have miscounted there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Oops. There we go. Okay. Now, so what did we have behind the seat here? Warning. No, I'm not. Cancel. Alright, so behind the seat we have a prism, 2 blocks and a prism on the opposite side as well. So let's go and change this. So I've got that one, that one, that one, and this again, it's just acts as damage prevention from the back. But what we need to try and do is damage from this block needs to go backwards. We'll rely on the side connections to actually connect all of this to the back. But we do not want that damage to the turret mount there going into the pilot seat. So yeah, that's definitely something that has to be taken care of on this design. Why is the back so much longer than the front? How the hell did I build this? Is that even right? No. I pressed load. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and cube. Yeah, I'm miscounting stuff badly here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Symmetry. There we go, that's a lot better. Okay, so